into my Premier League game week 4 predictions. First game, Arsenal vs Nottingham Forest. I predicted 2-0 Arsenal. I was close. They won 3-0, 2-1, so they absolutely smashed Forest. They could have had more. And yeah, I just knew that Arsenal were going to do it. I mean, Ange Postecoglou did not have a good return at the Emirates at all. Arsenal fans were chanting, "Are you Tottenham in disguise?" Yeah, I just knew that was going to happen. I mean, it's his first game in charge, putting him up against a tough team like Arsenal. Yeah, I just knew it was going to be an L for Forest, unfortunately. This one, though, I got right. Bournemouth 2, Brighton 1. I just knew Bournemouth would win, but I could also see them conceding. I don't know why. I just don't really think Bournemouth, Bournemouth are not really that good defensively. I keep a clean sheet either. But yeah, that's why I predicted them to win 2-1. And also Brighton, they've got quick players that can cause problems for you, like the likes of Mitoma and Sisu, Welbeck. Yeah, that front three can definitely cause problems for any team in the Prem. So yeah, hence why I predicted 2-1 win for Bournemouth and for them to concede. Next game, Crystal Palace versus Sunderland. I got this one wrong. I got the result wrong, but the outcome right. It was a draw. Both teams still got a point each, but it was 0-0, a boring 0-0 draw. I thought it was going to be entertaining 2-2 draw, but yeah, at least it was a draw. At least I predicted the draw. At least I predicted a draw. Next game, another 0-0 was Everton versus Villa. I'm really surprised about this. I mean, Everton were the better team as well. Grealish, he had a few chances as well. Forcing Martinez into good saves, vital saves as well. But yeah, I didn't expect that. I thought Everton were gonna win that game and score some goals. But yeah, no, that game wasn't actually that boring. Before I watched that game, it wasn't as boring as the scoreline says. But yeah, bit surprised about that one. Next game, I nearly got this one right as a draw. It was nearly 0-0, but in the last minute, Fulham scored. Luckily to make it to make them win at 1-0 in the last minute in stoppage time. Fulham got lucky on that one. I didn't really watch the game, so I can't really see much about that one. But yeah, Fulham 1-0. Fulham get the 1-0 win versus Leeds. Just snatch 3 points out of the bag like that. Next game, Newcastle vs Wolves. It wasn't 2-1, but it was a 1-0 win from the Geordies. They did score another goal, though. Jeter Murphy did score, but it was disallowed for offside. But yeah, I knew they were going to get the first win of the season. Wolves haven't been looking too good. I think they're still yet to win a game this season. But yeah, congratulations Newcastle for winning that one. Next game, West Ham versus Spurs. Yeah, I knew Spurs were going to win that one. I nearly got that one right. I said 3-1 Spurs. They won 3-0, kept a clean sheet. And they could have had a fourth one. They could have been 4 if Romero didn't. If Romero and Mickey Van de Ven didn't grab onto that West Ham player, then it would have been 4. But yeah, I just knew Spurs were going to run by it. Past West Ham. Next game, Brentford versus Chelsea. 2-2 draw. Oh, if Brentford didn't score last minute, I would have got this one exactly right. I didn't watch this game, so I can't really say much about it. But yeah, I'm surprised about this one. I thought Chelsea were going to do it, but last minute goal, Brentford get a point, snatch a point there, lucky point. But yeah, I thought Chelsea were going to win that one, but got a point each. Next game, Burnley versus Liverpool. I thought Liverpool were going to absolutely batter Burnley, but listen, they got lucky. A last minute penalty for a handball. It was stupid though from the Burnley player. It was a clear handball. He should have kept his hands down. This is not basketball or volleyball. It's football. You don't just put your hands up to protect the ball. If it's gonna hit your face, you take it. You let it hit your face. You gotta be like that. You gotta sacrifice everything for your team. He didn't, and that's what cost them. Burnley were doing well though. Defensively, they were doing well. Weren't too bad, and you've got a feel for Burnley because they've been so unlucky. I mean, the game before Liverpool, they played United, and they were so unlucky not to get a point out of that. United scored a penalty and actually an own goal, so Burnley should have won that one. But yeah, you can talk about your luck there. Absolutely unlucky from Burnley, and Burnley's not actually a bad team. Of course, look, I did predict them to go down. I predicted them to finish rock bottom. yeah, I predicted them finish. No, I predicted Sunderland finish rock bottom. Actually, I predicted Burnley. I finished second bottom. But yeah, they're actually a bad team, and if they stuck in, if they had that, that mentality, then they would have got 3 points against United, a point against Liverpool. That wouldn't have been bad. Um, but yeah, congratulations for Burnley, but Liverpool, Salah penalty, he just never misses from the spot. But yeah, the Scousers get lucky. Damn. Next game, the big one, the Manchester derby. We absolutely battered United, absolutely battered them left, right, and centre, smacked them apart. We're into them. Absolutely brilliant win that was. Haaland getting 2 goals on the score sheet. Phil Foden getting the goal. One of our own scoring in the Manchester derby. He loves it. He loves a goal on derby. 7 goals in his last 7 consecutive appearances versus United. Absolutely class. And yeah, Pep Guardiola's 600th game, I think it was 500th or 600th game, 600th game, getting W like that against the Rags in the derby, battering them. And Donnarumma, what talk about with debut? First ever game versus United, first ever derby, first ever clean sheet, in the derby as well. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely class. He was class Donnarumma. There was some saves he had to make, vital saves, especially coming to the end of the game as well. And yeah, he did perfectly, did well, kept the clean sheet, battered the Rags 3-0. I was wrong on that one. I thought it was going to be a close game. That was not close at all. That game could have been a cricket score. It literally could have been a cricket score. And it was like men's versus boys. We absolutely schooled United, absolutely battered them Rags. And this new Rags here, you were laughing at us for us being below you on the table. Listen, these are just like Arsenal fans. You celebrate too early. Like Arsenal fans, I mean, past 2 seasons when we won the league against them, they said, "Oh, look at City, look at City, look at City, they're below us. We're going to win the league. We're Premier League champions." Well, what happened? Coming the end of the season, we were champions. 2 seasons in a row against them Londoners. And yeah, look, just wait till the end of the season. That's the problem with you Rags. Lost against Grimsby, out the Carabao Cup. Lost this Manchester derby, got absolutely battered. And Onana left he's doing well at Fenerbahce. He's actually doing well at Fenerbahce. Literally, he's doing absolutely brilliant. See, United are usually the problem. But yeah, anyways, those are my Premier League Game Week 4 predictions. I did actually well on this. I predicted most results right. Of course, not the scorelines, but the outcome of the results. Like Arsenal win, Bournemouth win, Sunderland draw, Everton, okay, I got a bit wrong. Fulham, I was nearly right. Newcastle was right, Spurs I was right, Chelsea nearly right, Liverpool just about right, City absolutely right. So yeah, Premier League Game Week 4 was good, especially when City battered the Rags. And yeah, I'll see you for I might do UCL ones. I'll see, I might do UCL ones, but if not, I'll see my Premier League Game Week 5 predictions.